Hey there, homesteaders. It's a hot day out here in the desert, but we're gonna get in here, clear out the greenhouse, move it somewhere else so we can build an Earthbag dome here instead. We're Kaliki and Brett, a rugged and adventurous gay couple who are sick and tired of clashing with life in the city.
So we decided to head into the desert to chase our dreams and thrive.
Along with our furry friends Chuck and Momo,
We'll explore DIY projects, tiny house construction, gardening, hiking, cooking,
and share what it looks like to jump headfirst into homesteading.
So subscribe and join us on our dusty adventures to build this desert dwelling.
Alright, so we're about ready to start working in here. Mainly, we're just going to be picking stuff up, moving it outside, rinsing it as we go, so we can get this thing moved and start building our Earthbag dome.
So we've got a good start clearing this out. Now I'm going to go in the kitchen and work on something, so let's go. Oh, hi Carol, come on in. So first I'm just gonna go in here like this and cut the core out of that. Set that off to the side for the compost. I'm used to working with a much bigger cutting board in restaurants, but this is tiny life, so I make do. I'm just gonna roughly cut this up. It doesn't really matter, I just want to get it into kind of nice bite-sized pieces. So and I'm just putting it all into this bowl over here for right now. A lot of people just want the like florets and stuff, and that's fine, whatever you want to do, but I like to use a lot of the stem too. You can also just kind of break up chunks with cauliflower, I like to do, and then just maybe cut part of that chunk off. I might use part of this head for something else a little bit later, because I don't think my jar is big enough to put everything in here. Got a couple red bell peppers here too. Just gonna get those cut up. This is my favorite way to cut up a bell pepper. There's lots of different ways you can do it though. I'm just gonna do kind of a rough chop for this. Again, it's just whatever you like to do. Smaller pieces are gonna ferment more quickly, and larger pieces will take a little bit longer. Got a few cloves of garlic here too. Just gonna smash them. I lost something. There's part of it. Just gonna chop these up a little bit. Again, doesn't really matter. However you want to do it is fine.
All right, Brett's inside working on his fermentation projects. He helped me get a great start out here first. The next thing I'm going to need to take care of is emptying out this 55-gallon drum of water. It helps to anchor this thing in place, and I'm not going to be able to move it with that thing there. So, on to the next thing. Looks like we're getting to the bottom of the barrel.
Alright, I've got my jar here. Everything's all chopped up and ready to go. So here I've got some black peppercorns. Put a couple of those in here. I have some dried red chilies. Throw in an extra one. I'll put my garlic in there. Shake this a little bit, try to get out any of the big gaps in here. Get it kind of packed in there pretty tight. I'm not trying to like really force it in there, just to leave as little space as possible. Got a little bit left over. I'm not gonna try to, I don't know, I can fit most of it in there. Let's just do it, man. Let's just do it. Alright. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So now all I have left to do is to put the brine on here, and then I've got my fermentation lids. So let me go grab a couple things and then we'll do that.
Well, it looks like my battery ran out partway through filming, so I didn't get a chance to show you when I got to the bottom of that barrel. There was a couple gallons left in it, so I went ahead and just picked it up and dumped it out. There was a whole village of spiders living underneath, which was kind of exciting. We don't really get rid of spiders around here. I know they creep some people out, but even a few bites every once in a while don't really deter us from letting them just live their lives. They do a lot of great passive things. I mean, they can even be awesome pollinators in your garden and get rid of a lot of problematic pests. So anyway, it's all cleared out now. It's ready to go.
So we have these little things we got for fermentation. There's a little weight and a pressure release lid that goes on, and that just helps keep everything submerged under the water and then pulls all the oxygen out, so you get an anaerobic environment for fermentation. It comes with this little pump. Just pull the air out. And just screw regular jar lid on top of that. Here we have our kombucha and the ginger apple juice that I just made. We're going to do a second ferment on this. You can see SCOBY on that. It's nice and thick. We've been doing this for about a month now, this SCOBY. So here I've got the ginger apple juice I just made and some Rainier cherries that I sprinkled some sugar on. You don't necessarily have to add any sugar at this point, but I just wanted my end result to be a little bit sweeter because I'm going to use these cherries not just to flavor the kombucha, but then to have some fermented cherries to put on desserts and stuff. So I'm making it a little extra sweet. So the last thing I'm going to be doing today is doing a second ferment on this water kefir. It's a relatively new thing to me. This is only the second round of fermentation on these. We just ordered them recently, the starter for it. So it's fun. We're gonna do some strawberry in that today. So let's get this strained out and see what's up. Here's a closer look at what the kefir grains look like out of the liquid. Here I've got a jar of just raw sugar dissolved in water. And I'm gonna add the kefir grains into this. So I just wanted to take a second to show you what all I've done today. So we've got first this kombucha with sweet Rainier cherries. We've got the kombucha with ginger and apple. We've got cauliflower and red pepper. The water kefir, and then the second ferment on the water kefir with strawberries. The second one, this one's a little bit darker because we had molasses added into it. And then this one that I just did today just has the raw sugar, so it's a little bit lighter. Well, I appreciate everybody sticking around and watching this video. Let me know in the comments if there's other things you want to see fermented or just cooked in general. Thanks, bye.
Momo. Hi, Momo. Alright, well, Brett is done with his fermentation work, and so we're gonna go ahead and move the greenhouse. Okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Try and grab it.
Okay.
Hang on just a second, I've got to...
No, this is rested down on that side. Okay, so
Just gotta like lift it up high for this.
you want me to do it? Like I can be in the back?
Sure.
And I mean, actually, I think I'm gonna grab this bar and like really pick it up.
Okay, should I do that too?
I don't know. You might not need to. Up to you.
I think I'll not.
You ready? Here.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. We gotta. Are you past it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's level it out because this door is weird now. I guess I just have to get it going.
So, I mean, we definitely, I don't know, it's so much tighter in here than I thought. We're gonna go towards the fence more and then to the left.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Hang on just a second. This is okay.
It's crooked.
Yeah, it's good.
It's crooked, or it's just not level. Or, I mean, it's also maybe crooked.
Yeah, this and should like
Go toward.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. That looks crooked now.
Yeah. How does that look?
That looks pretty good.
How is it in relation to the fence?
It seems good in relation to the fence.
I think this is good. We're just gonna have to level it out.
Yeah.
Move out of the way.
Oh. One thought. We gotta go back a few inches.
That's good. We're good. Now it seems a little crooked. We got the greenhouse moved, as you saw, I'm sure. It's over there now. The plants that were all nicely hidden away inside are now out here in the open sun, and I think they'll probably take off. They're gonna love it, so we'll try to keep them safe while we build the Earthbag dome around them, and we'll see how that goes. All right, we got the greenhouse moved finally. It's been a long, hot day. Lots of projects are getting finished all around us. I think we're gonna call it good for now, but be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because you don't want to miss out on the next installment of Desert Dwelling.
See you next Tuesday.